I checked into the hotel just after sunset, exhausted from a full day of travel and desperate to just collapse onto a bed. The lobby looked clean and modern enough, but something about the place felt hollow, like it had a heartbeat underneath the walls that only some people could hear. Still, I told myself I was just tired. A warm shower and a good night of sleep would fix everything. When I reached my room on the 7th floor, the door swung open with this odd stiffness, almost resisting my push. Immediately, a strange coldness wrapped around me, natural, heavy, like stepping into a room that hadn't been opened in years. The lights flickered once before holding steady. I tossed my bag onto the chair and tried to shake off the uneasy feeling. The bed, though freshly made, looked as if someone had just been sitting on the edge, leaving a subtle dip in the mattress. I pressed my hand on it. The surface was warm, warmer than a bed should naturally be. I laughed nervously. Heating system, I muttered to myself, even though the air was freezing. I went to take a shower, trying to reset my mood. But halfway through washing my hair, I heard it, a soft thud from the main room, then another, then a slow dragging sound across the carpet just outside my bathroom door. I froze. The water ran over me, hot and loud, but underneath it I heard breathing, not my breathing. Someone else is right on the other side of the door. I shut off the water. The breathing stopped. Wrapping a towel around myself, I opened the bathroom door cautiously. The room was dark except for the faint hallway light seeping through the curtains. My bag, which I'd left on the chair, was now on the floor, completely unzipped. Every single item had been placed neatly beside it, perfectly lined up like someone had inspected them one by one. My heart hammered against my ribs. I reached for my phone to call the front desk, but it was gone. I finally found it on the bed, pillow as if someone had gently placed it there for me. That's when the air changed. The temperature dropped sharply, my breath turning white in the dim light. The curtains started to sway, even though the windows were sealed shut. And then the bed dipped again. Deeper this time, as if something unseen was sitting there, watching me. A whisper grazed my ear. Too close, too real. Don't stay. I must have leaped 3 feet backward. My towel slipped, and I grabbed it in a panic, my entire body trembling. The whisper wasn't imagined. It wasn't in my head. It had direction, breath, and clear intention. I bolted toward the door, but it refused to open. No matter how hard I pulled, pushed, or twisted the handle, it wouldn't budge. The room vibrated with a low humming sound, like a voice trying to form itself through the walls. And then the lights shut off. Darkness swallowed everything. My fingers scrambled along the wall for the switch, but something cold brushed against my hand. Not air, not fabric. Something solid, icy, and unmistakably shaped like a human hand. I screamed and backed away blindly. My bare feet touched the carpet, and it felt wet. I didn't want to know with what. Then, just as abruptly as it started, everything stopped. The lights clicked back on. The room looked normal, again clean, quiet, untouched. The door opened easily when I tried it this time. I didn't even pack. I grabbed only what I could carry and sprinted down the hallway. At the front desk, the receptionist didn't look surprised when I demanded a room change. He only sighed and handed me a new key. "You were in 706, he muttered softly. "We really should have closed that one." I asked him why. He avoided my eyes because, he said slowly, "no one who stays in that room sleeps alone."